Hi guys, and welcome to the Netherlands. We're here at studios here in Hilversum, and beside me is a guy you might remember back from 1988.
My God,
that's not that long ago.
Very long time ago.
Hello, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you very much. How are you doing? It's okay?
It was great. We attended Eurovision concert last night.
Yes, I've heard you had a big show. It was great, eh?
Absolutely, absolutely. So are you still following Eurovision after?
Yes, not the last years, not so much, because it's very different. They don't work anymore with a big orchestra, so that's a stupid thing, I think so. But anyway, it's a lot of show, and the last years there are a lot of countries around it, you know, from Russia and now what can I say, Azerbaijan, that kind of names. Yeah, we never heard about it, but they're singing now with the Eurovision, so I think it's great. But I think it's a good thing, and to promote, because Sweden, she won 2 years ago with the song Euphoria. Was it 2 years ago? Last year.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful song.
Absolutely.
And I think on that moment, when you have a big song, and it is also an international hit, then it's good. Then it's the Eurovision Song Contest. It's a good promotion for the artist. So I think it's great that we have the Eurovision Song Contest.
Has it helped you a lot back in the 80s?
Well, on that moment, I don't want to do the Eurovision Song Contest, but they asked it in Holland, because on that moment I was really hot. I was a young guy, you know, good-looking, young, and I have a lot of hits. So that was the reason that they say, you have to go to the Eurovision Song Contest. And well, we did a 4 selection, and we did it with a big orchestra, with the Metropole Orchestra. And the Dutch choice was Shangri-la. And I went to Dublin, and it was very strange, because there was Gerard Joling, he was for France, and Celine Dion. She did it for Switzerland, and she was amazing. I said, when I hear the first words, and she started singing, I said, well, that's the winner. This is an incredible voice. Beautiful song also. And for England, it was Scott Fitzgerald, and he had a very big hit with Yvonne Achille, the late 70s. The song If I Had Worse, maybe you heard about it. And he was singing a song from Julie Forsyth, that's the daughter of Bruce Forsyth from England. So it was, there were a lot of people that I know, and a lot of well-known people from Holland. And the strange thing was that Scott Fitzgerald, that's what I remember, was very well known in Holland. And the last country, they have to give him the points, and he needs 1 point.
Exactly.
Then he was the winner, and that was Holland, and they don't give him a point. So it was terrible for him, terrible. So Celine Dion was winning. It's also good, and when you're number 2, that's perfect also, you know. And
Probably very annoying if you just lose by 1 single point.
oh my God, it makes you crazy on that moment.
Believe so?
Because there's more, you know, a lot of countries, there's a lot of pressure. Because 10, 15 years ago they said in Holland, wow, when you are losing or number 20 in the Eurovision Song Contest, then you can forget your whole career. But that's not true. I think it's good. And it's nice to have the whole circus around you for 1 week. And all the people and the press and the stupid stories and the beautiful things, and you meet some nice people. I think it's incredible. I think I'm too old now, but when they have a good song, maybe I do it again. It doesn't matter. Then I see it like as a kind of beautiful party or something.
Back then they would use a symphony orchestra. You would have to sing in your own language.
Yes, I did it, but I did it also in Dublin in my own language. We did it in Dutch, and it sounds terrible. It sounds like for us like, well, the Dutch is nice for Dutch people, you know. But when you hear Swedish or Dutch or German, it's different. It's always different, because you have to do with and the horst and the hast and and it's always terrible for the English people. And I think it's a good thing that the people can make the choice if they can sing in their own, you know, words and language, but not how did I say it in but not when they can choose to do it in English. I think it's better. It's a better chance
So
for all the artists.
Do you believe that Eurovision has developed in a positive way?
I think so, yeah. It's good because when you see the podia, it's incredible. With the wind machines and all the lights and
Fireworks.
you know, it's much more show now, eh? And yeah, firework and everything, and skating and it's wonderful. It's good. It's good. I love it. I love the show. I love the words. I love the stories. I love the artist. Sometimes it's incredible. Sometimes it's very bad, and sometimes it's very good.
The Netherlands haven't managed to qualify to the final for the last 8 years, and this year they're going to send Anouk. So what is your opinion on her song, her entry this year?
You know, she's an incredible singer, incredible good singer, Anouk. But I think about this song, you know, she can do much more with her voice. She can do so much with her voice. And now she's singing like a dead bird. Because she can sing so very well and so good. And she can sing a lot of high notes, and she can sing rock and roll, she can sing ballads. But this is not the good ballad. It's my opinion, you know. But maybe, I hope for her that she's gonna make it.
How do you think the Eurovision entry should look like, or should sound these days? Should it be more like an up-tempo song with, it should be like more a show, or can it be a ballad though?
It's not easy to say something about this question, because it's something has to do. Sometimes, you know, a couple of years they have a lot of up-tempo songs, and you think, oh, I have to come with an up-tempo song, then it's okay. But then the next year it's a ballad that's winning. It was also with a young guy with a violin, you know, yeah. He was singing, so he sings together with Carola. It was very nice. What's going on? Another Eurovision Song Contest winner is there. It's Agneta Veldskog. Hi Agneta, nice meeting you.
So yeah, what was I
nice, we have nice pillows, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we can show them to the camera.
No, but you know, for me it was on that moment it was good, because I went to Greece, I went to Denmark, I went to Germany, and on that moment in my career I did a lot of things in Japan, in Taiwan, in Korea, in the Philippines. So I was on tour there. So for me it was it was not really important, and I was number 9. So we have to be honest, it was not good.
What, it's a top 10 position?
Yeah, it's top 10 position, but was not good enough for me.
Oh, you're very ambitious.
No, I think I have to be honest to say that, because, you know, when you're the first 3 or the first 5, it's okay, but then it's a little bit.
But don't you think that's all about a lottery as well? How points are distributed?
Yes, I think so. But now it's totally different with all the scores and the points, with the phones and everything. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Most of the time, I don't believe it.
So if Dutch television or maybe any other country asked you maybe to compose a song for Eurovision, would you accept that?
Yeah.
You would?
But there's somebody that made a really good song for me, that I can sing, you know, really good, a beautiful ballad or something. Or it can be in a tempo song. But yeah, I think that's nice. Because I'm a little bit older now, a little bit, much older. And you know, it's a festival, so it doesn't matter if you're young. I think it's good for the young artists, you know, to promote them. But I think when you're a little bit older and you have the chance to do that, you have to do it. Because you're a singer. And when it's a good song, well, that's a good thing. But maybe they can better do it again with a big orchestra. What do you think?
I mean, the sound will be much better.
Yeah. With a big orchestra, with all the violins and everything. And then, ladies and gentlemen, our conductor is Harry van Hoof. And here is the artist from Holland, from the Netherlands, Mr. Joling. I love that. It's very old-fashioned, but I am.
But that's what Eurovision was all about. It's only a 3-minute performance. Were you very nervous at the night of the show in Dublin?
I had a big problem because I flew back about 3 days, and then I come back, and on that moment I had a book I have to promote in Holland, and I was standing on the roof because there were so many people there on that moment. It was in the week of the Eurovision show, and I lost my voice. I had a very...
You did?
Yeah, how did you say it in English? It was a cold. It was a really big cold. So I take penicillin, you know, for the because I have to do the high note. I think it has to do a little bit also between my ears also, because I have to do the high notes, and I saw it a couple of weeks ago, and there's also a very high note in the middle, and I did it, you know. It was very easy. So, but on the end, I thought, oh my God. I have to sing in harmony with the choir, and then it's okay. So I didn't take the risk, and it was stupid. Otherwise, I was number 5. I think.
Well, I'd actually like to know what you're doing these days.
Oh, I'm recording records again. About 2 weeks, there is a new album, in Dutch, and I did a lot of television shows. Pop stars, skating on ice. I did.
You're hosting the shows.
Hosting the shows, yes.
Okay.
A lot of programs. Wie ben ik? Wat deed er nog meer? Hole in the Wall. I present Hole in the Wall. I present show news. I present pop stars. The Rivals. So many things the last years. And now I did. Stars Are Jumping, and Stars Are Skiing, and Stars Are Skating. It's incredible. But I did a lot of television programs. And this summer I have to go to the Toppers. It's with 2 other singers here in Holland. And we do a show in the arena for 67,000 people.
Wow.
It's incredible.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. And I go to Seoul to do some performance in August. And I played in a movie. It's a very, very little role.
Are you off to Korea?
Yeah, I go to Korea. Yeah, I hope it's not a war at that moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's a little bit dangerous now, I think so. But it's not north, it is south. So, and because we sold a lot of records, but it was the half 80s, you know, and it's incredible because I'm going to perform there with a lot of stars. They were well known at that moment, so it's very nice. Live Garrett, maybe you heard about him. Live Garrett, yeah. Well, and a lot of that kind of stuff. So I think it's very nice to do. But that was not the question. I'm sorry.
No, what do you? What you're doing these days?
Okay.
but you answered the question. Very nice. So what would you recommend to those young artists, newcomers who take part in these reality shows like X Factor, Pop Idol, who would like to become artists?
Well, I think there are a lot of things changed in the music business because you have to do it now with the downloads and not only the records or the CD. So you have to do it when you have the chance. And you have a voice and you have the talent, please do it. You have to do it. Because a lot of people, they know you in that kind of programs. It's good. It's the experience and everything. And when you can sing, you can sing.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Yeah.
Go for the points, babies.
Can we maybe to end this interview ask you to give us a short rendition of Shangri-la? If you remember the lyrics?
Yes, of course. Even kijken.
In Dutch, of course.
Yeah, even kijken. Oh, in Dutch.
Yeah. In how many languages was it actually translated?
No, it was in English and in Dutch, I think so.
Yeah. Did you record it in any other language?
No. It's stupid, but I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
You can still do it.
Yeah, I can still do it. Because in Holland, when I do that, yesterday evening I was singing because I had a performance in Noordwijk. And all the people know that song, because it was not even in Holland a very big hit. But on that moment it was, after maybe 20 years, the first, top 40 hit before I went to the Eurovision.
Okay.
So it was strange. Even kijken. In een nacht van neon en de geur van schrale bier staat daar een kamerscherm van rijstpapier. Wacht even. In a land called Shangri-la. Whoa, whoa, ain't no living without loving. There's a land called Shangri-la. There's a couple of rules from this song, I don't know. Because I sing it in English and sometimes I sing it the Dutch version, so it sounds terrible. Sorry.
Oh, we love the song.
It's only a joke.
No, we actually do.
Very nice pillows here. Very nice pillows. Did you recording the whole thing here with a very little thing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
The whole of
Is it
Europe
okay?
can see it, yes.
Yeah?
Well, even in Latin America we've got some listeners there.
Okay.
So, it's very nice.
All the viewers, all the watchers, all the people. Greetings from Holland. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Gerard. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much.
Okay.